Question 4. What are some of the financial tools or concepts you use and teach to help people build their wealth? This is an important part of the conversation. These tools are not just good for helping other people. They can be powerful in your life too. The first one is a favorite for us because it addresses the most painful part of dealing with money: debt. We have a strategy that helps people prioritize the quickest way to become debt-free. This is called debt stacking. It's when you pay off one debt and then use those dollars to pay off the next debt and to continue that pattern until you are totally free from debt. Using this strategy, people can pay off debt several years faster, saving tens of thousands of dollars in interest payments, allowing them to invest exponentially more towards future retirements or college for their kids. Let's say you have $1,500 of debt payments, not including your home mortgage. Using the debt stacking strategy, you can have that $1,500 freed up in probably 2 or 3 years, and once it's freed up, you can invest that $1,500. If you invest $1,500 per month for the next 20 years at a 9% return, you'd have just over $1 million. We can show you more about how this works so you can understand it really well. Being in debt is so painful. Debt stacking is a powerful way to crush it and move on. It's really fun helping other people understand it and then watching them untangle from debt. Another very important concept is the Rule of 72. It tells you how long it takes to double your money. It's a great tool for people who are just starting to figure out how to invest. The Rule of 72 uncovers something that the bank and insurance industries often don't talk about, and that's because it reveals how your money can potentially grow exponentially by investing instead of saving it in banks or paying too much for life insurance. A lot of us were taught to put money away in savings accounts, but if we're saving for the long term, that's not the best idea. If you put your money in the bank, you get a small return. If you invest your money, you can see a much larger return over the long term because of something called the power of compound interest. For example, if you invest $100 a week or $400 per month for 35 years, your money would grow to $297,367 at a 3% interest rate. At a 6% interest rate, it would have grown to $572,734. But if you would have received a 9% interest rate, your money would have grown to $1,185,539. That's the power of compound interest. Your money can earn you more money just by being in the right place. Another very important thing we talk about is income protection. That phrase is interchangeable with life insurance, but to call it income protection is more accurate to why it's valuable. Sometimes when people think of life insurance, they think of money that can be used to pay for a funeral when someone dies, but it is far more than that. Imagine a couple who has 2 children. Their monthly budget is $8,000. Each spouse makes $4,000 each month. If one of those providers dies, the other spouse and their children are not just losing someone they love, they're losing an income. They now only have $4,000 per month to pay for an $8,000 budget. Now, in addition to grieving the death of someone they love, they're going to have to change their lifestyle in dramatic ways just to make things work financially. When the income stops because it's not protected and the bills keep coming, it leads to financial ruin. It's easy to make mistakes in this area. Most financial planners and insurance agents will first sell you on a life insurance called cash value life insurance or whole life insurance, which is a product that provides too little protection at too great a cost. And sometimes we think we're covered under a group policy at work, not realizing that plan only pays out if you're an active employee. So if you're out of work too long because you're sick or recovering from a surgery, you may not even be covered. Too many people learn this the hard way. Our priority is to make sure that families can pay their bills and focus on healing and not be overwhelmed by financial stress. That's income protection. We all need it, and it feels really good to help other people find it. Let me tell you about one more valuable tool that we use with clients. It's called the Financial Independence Number. To discover your financial independence number is to learn how much money you have to accumulate through saving and investing in order to one day live the quality of life you want without working anymore. The financial independence number is the most important number in our financial lives, and yet most people have no idea what it means or how to attain it. We have a digital tool that makes it easy to discover.